Recently, the most popular keyword is undoubtedly BRC-20. Minting has caused high transaction fees and severe network congestion. Why is BRC-20 so popular? It initially started as an experiment, but it inherits fully decentralized characteristics and has strong scalability and security. Whether it is a new narrative standard or disrupting the market, it is worth our deep thought and observation. Although everything has its pros and cons to forge a deeper and more solid future, everyone should have a scale in their heart to distinguish and DYOR. We have gone too far, forgetting why we set out. I hope everyone will not forget their original intention. Web3 Weekly News Digest will go over trendings this week. This week, the market was affected by various factors such as technical and fundamental news, including the bloodsucking of various meme coins such as BRC-20, the risk of US debt default, and the uncertain global economic situation, leading to a sharp drop in the market. It fell from a high of $29,700 to $26,800, a decrease of nearly 10%. It also showed a similar trend, dropping from a high of $2,000 to $1,771, a decrease of nearly 11.5%. In addition, trading volume in April decreased sharply. According to reports, Binance's trading volume in April decreased by 48%, and its market share fell to 46%. This data also reflects that investors are taking a wait-and-see attitude recently. Due to the overall market environment, from the market perspective, it is likely that the downward trend will continue next week, while trading volume will slowly increase. For the cryptocurrency industry, stablecoins will be deeply involved in this event. Therefore, the US dollar-pegged stablecoin, USDC company Circle, announced a readjustment of its USDC reserve combination to avoid the risk of US debt default. The company's CEO stated that they will no longer hold the US government bonds that expire after early June. If BTC becomes negatively correlated with the overall situation as a safe haven asset, we may see a trend of buying for hedging purposes. Recently, the hottest coin is undoubtedly BRC-20, which has resulted in high transaction fees and severe network congestion due to excessive minting. BRC-20.io data shows that the total number of BRC coins has reached an astonishing 14,307. The total market cap reaches to $422,359,918. Various meme coins began to suck blood like crazy. On May 7th, the daily minting fee for BRC-20 reached a historical high of 247 BTC, which indicates that this fee has reached its highest level in 2 years. So, what exactly is BRC-20? It all started with the Ordinal protocol, introduced by Casey Redarmer, a core contributor to Bitcoin, at the beginning of this year. This protocol introduces the concept of ordinals and inscriptions, giving birth to the first NFT on the Bitcoin network. The Ordinals protocol assigns a number and annotation to the smallest unit of Bitcoin, Satoshi, making each previously homogenized Satoshi unique NFT. Different numbers are then linked to different content carriers and various forms of content, such as JPG, TXT, MP4, GIF, ZIP, and others, can be stored directly on these NFTs, with a storage capacity of up to 4 MB. This is similar to IPFS's SID, which can provide storage. Unlike Ethereum, which only stores the metadata of NFTs, BTC NFTs can store actual content directly on the chain. For tracing purposes, each Satoshi has a unique ID, and additional derivative content can be attached to it. In March of this year, a programmer in the community named Domo thought that since ordinals allow each Satoshi to have a unique number, it would also be possible to mint completely identical tokens like ERC-20 tokens. So, he used SIN data format inscriptions to deploy token contracts, mint tokens, and transfer them, thus bringing about the birth of BRC-20. Why is BRC-20 so popular? It initially started as an experiment, but its fully decentralized nature, where tokens are no longer controlled by the project party, coupled with the recent popularity of meme coins, has attracted a lot of people to it. However, some people have pointed out that with the upcoming halving, miners can also maintain their income by earning transaction fees through another channel. Moreover, this is also a challenge and progress for the ecosystem. It not only promotes expansion, but also enables busy networks to be trained and improved ahead of the envisioned national payment system in the future. Innovation is always beneficial and necessary for a healthy ecosystem. That the greedy behavior it brings, such as the creation of a bunch of garbage coins and pumping and dumping, is disruptive and undermines the reputation of the market. The crypto industry has already been deeply aware of this label, and this incident undoubtedly added fuel to the fire. Although everything has its pros and cons to forge a deeper and more solid future, everyone should have a scale in their hearts to distinguish and DYOR. Do your own research. Just like what the prophet Gibran said, we have gone too far, forgetting why we set out. So, let's not forget our initial intentions. Alibaba's Hong Kong-based newspaper, the South China Morning Post, has secured funding for its NFT platform Artifact. The NFT platform Artifact, owned by the South China Morning Post, has raised $3.25 million in funding, led by Blue Pool Capital with participation from Animoca Ventures. Prior to this, the South China Morning Post had entered into a strategic partnership with the blockchain sandbox game The Sandbox, creating 3D voxel games and cultural experiences within the sandbox. The images and its resource library will be featured in the Sandbox's interactive gaming experience. The funding round for Web Protocol was led by Polycane Capital and Lemniscap. Web is a privacy protocol and product ecosystem designed for a multi-chain world, with a focus on building privacy bridges, private bridges on EVN and Polkadot. Thanks all for watching. We'll see you next week.